So apparently Hoyoverse is getting sued. However, I don't think it's really going to end well for the person that's suing them.
Breathe.
So we are getting a new
Breathe.
character in a couple of days. Her name is, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Xilonen, I think Xilonen, something like that. It's spelled Xilonen. But when I start talking about this, you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about, or who the character I'm talking about. So a lot of you guys know her for her iconic idol animation, which is where she puts on these rollerblades and she has this little dance that she does. Well, it has been rumored that Hoyoverse had copied this step by step from a black woman on the internet. And of course, to no surprise, Shilonen is a white blonde character who is actually supposed to be from Natland. Um, Forgive me, I don't remember like what specific culture Natland is supposed to represent, but a lot of the characters that are from Natland are white. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, let me Google it really quick for you guys. Okay, so the next region is Natland, which is supposed to be based off the Philippines or Africa, is what I'm getting off of Google. Yeah, like African countries or like the Philippines. People obviously from there, most of them are not white. They are people of color. And we literally only have one character from that land, playable character that is a person of color. Now, they do have a lot of NPCs that do have some melanin on them, but the Archon herself has no melanin. The Archon of a region that is supposed to represent the Philippines or Africa, it is not. She's white, and it doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm sorry. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, so far, this person who, I assume made this dance did not get any credit either from Hoyoverse, and so far hasn't gotten any in the game yet, but the characters isn't released yet, so. Sorry, my mom called. I forgot where I was at. But the main issue is this person who I'm assuming created the dance. It was taken by Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse has not given them credit at all so far. They also did not really bother, of course, to make the characters you want to represent this person in any way or form, which I think is kind of messed up. So I feel like that'd be a good way to give them credit is by like, hey, like we were really inspired by your dance. Can we make a character that looks like you and put it in our game? You know, like that's all. That's all it took. That's all it took was just some asking. However, suing, as far as suing, I don't know if she really can copyright. I guess the dance because I mean, it was like it's on social media, it's public, you know, pretty much anyone can just put up your phone, start a TikTok, and do that dance if you wanted to. So I'm not sure if suing's going to really go far. I don't know much about the dance or the whole situation. I just know that Hoyoverse is getting sued, and I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious. Um, and not to mention, she's the character that I've been saving up for. And then I learned that her dance was apparently copied. But like it's literally step for like if you put her like the video of her idol animation and this person video of this person dancing on the roller with the rollerblades side by side, it is step for step that they copied. So it's honestly it's just too ironic to for it to really not be true, but at the same time, it's kind of silly. I honestly feel like, however, it would be more hilarious if she actually won the lawsuit and instead of like paying her money, they just make Hoyoverse add more characters with melanin. It's funny. But again, I think this whole situation is just goofy. Um I mean, not like, I'm not, like, laughing about it entirely, like, oh, haha, you think you're gonna sue Hoyoverse. I just think it's, I don't know, I guess it's, like, the most silliest thing that we could be mad about is them copying a dance when they've copied literal cultures and,
All the
I
world
think also
holds dear.
misrepresented cultures. Actually, the Raiden Shogun's actually a prime example of this because she does, have a, not culturally appropriate I don't remember the like name of the thing she's wearing, but they're typically longer. I think they're about, at least down to below the knees. And hers is like, it's literally a shirt. Like, she's literally wearing like a shirt. But these are typically supposed to go down below the knees, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure there's another character. I think it's actually, there's multiple characters from Inazuma that do this, actually. It's Raiden Shogun. Yeah, Miko, I think, also has one. No, maybe it's not her. I'm sorry, I don't remember what these things are called. However, the Raiden Shogun has one that's really short, even though they're normally supposed to be long, because that's how they wear them. I do remember, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be like Japanese culture, and I think when they wear these, they're supposed to go down to the feet, or at least below the knees, if I remember correctly. Do correct me if I'm wrong. But then again, I don't think a lot of people got mad about this, and I still pulled for Raiden Shogun just because
The world remains
I'm a
constant.
free-to-play player when it comes down to Genshin Impact. I have not spent a penny on this game, and I can swear on my life that I will not. And that I haven't. Like, I will literally pull up all of my bank records to show you guys. I haven't spent a penny on this game. I am a free-to-play player because I am poor and I love video games, and I do not like supporting people that don't listen to their player base. But I still like playing the game because, you know, the game just has like it has like a fun storyline. The lore is interesting. I just really wish that the creators would do better. But at the same time, I sort of feel like the community is sort of picking and choosing when to get mad. And I think that there's times where we just can't ignore things that we really should be calling out, you know? Because I think Hoyoverse has misrepresented a lot of cultures, and of course, just the fact that there's hardly any characters that kind of represent people of color in the game. And that's honestly, it just kind of makes me a little, like, mad, I guess, because the one character we have so far that's playable, that is confirmed to be a person of color, literally gets, like, judged by people and gets weird looks and all this stuff. Hello, where is she? Am I dumb? Jinyan. Right here. Of course, she wasn't, I don't think she's added until later on in the game. Maybe. But she's the only person of color character, and if you look at her details, I think it's said that, like, a lot of kids are scared of her. She gets, like, judgmental stares and stuff like that. And that just makes me mad considering she's the only person of color character in the game. And I get that, like, she gets those stares because of her style, not because of her skin color. But it's weird to make the only person of color somebody who is, like, very, I guess, judged, bullied, underestimated, things like that. It just kind of gives me weird vibes, personally. And I mean, like, I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna say, just, like, wait till later on in the game, there's gonna be more added, but we're literally in Natland. We have one more region until we go to Celestia, Conria, wherever we go after, Snezhnaya, but we are on Natland, and not Mulani, not Kuni, I think Mulani's Hispanic, isn't she? I think. But she's very light-skinned. But yeah, see, like, a lot of these characters are just, like, really light-skinned. There's Candace, she's slightly Sino. I guess they're slightly darker. And of course there's Kaya, too. Kaya, he's got some melanin going on. And then there's Rosaria, but she's fucking pink. Like, she's so white that she's not even a shade of white. She's a shade of pink. Like, that's how pale she is. But she looks cool, though. I kind of like her skin tone like that. But yeah, back to the point of the video. I got way off there. I am so sorry, guys. But yeah, apparently the person who did the dance saw Hoyoverse, copied her dance, and now she wants to sue them. Because apparently she's the one that created the dance, but I don't think you can really copyright a dance, because especially if you post it on social media for people to see, and they want to recreate that dance, they're going to. But yeah, Hoyoverse could have given credit where credit is due. They could have at least made the character resemble the person they got the dance from, things like that. Um, this is a really goofy way to get sued, honestly. But we'll just have to wait and see how it goes if she does sue, or maybe she won't. I don't know how it'll go. I don't know how it's gonna work. Cause I know Hoyoverse is a Chinese company, and I don't know where exactly the person who created the dance lives. But we'll just have to see how it unfolds. But I just thought that this was actually funny. And Hoyoverse is getting sued. But yeah, I guess we'll keep updated. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.